This is what the fuck
Are you live again?
are we talking about? And I am the man with his dick in his hand, the dude with no lube, and the buck who likes to fuck. A-Ra.
The host with the most Facebook posts. The adult male, fresh out on bail. Straight out of jail, California dreaming. When I step on the scene, hear them hoochies screaming. Fiending for money and alcohol.
I was about to panic.
The life of the West Side.
I'm not panicking.
Playing where cowards die, and it's all ball.
Bro, what are you talking about?
I'm not getting any
Pardon me.
Johns down here.
Petty,
I think I figured
hard,
it out.
away.
Let's train you like a motherfucker.
Boom. We are trannied. Fully transitioned.
We're good.
And now our genders are fluid
Yeah, I mean, look at.
and our fluids are flowing.
Sorry about that. It was a fucking 20-minute delay of nonsense and jargon and propaganda and
All that type of
spoon-fed bullshit.
shit. You know?
But anyway, we're back.
That made me
That's good.
happy that
Yeah.
we're moving now
There you
again.
We got pick. Shit is good. It's gravy. And we're back anyway. We were talking about
Back like cooked crack about how Aaron changed his vote.
Yep.
And
To Joe Jurgens.
Joe Jurgens.
Jurgens, that's it.
Oh, my back is killing
Because he's
me.
gonna give me the hookup on the fucking lotion.
Yeah.
He's gonna bless me with that.
She
shit.
is the Jurgens
Yep.
inventor of the lotion.
But no, my vote is still.
Donald
Same.
Trump. Still Donald Trump.
Uh,
You have not been swayed.
my vote has not changed, and I will be dropping my ballot in a few days.
You just don't want somebody to come set your house on fire if you're voting Donald Trump. That's what happens.
I'm not voting for Donald Trump. I'll say that.
You're voting for.
Maybe I'll write somebody in. You could write somebody in.
Is there even a fourth candidate?
No.
There's only three, right?
3 on the ballot plus the write-in spot.
That's crazy.
You could write yourself in for everything if you wanted.
You could
And just be everything.
just completely throw your shit away.
But that's your right. Like, or you don't get the vote. Some dude at my job was like, I'm not voting. I'm like, that's cool. Like, you get no skin in the game. You can't be bitching about shit then when you didn't have any type of.
I think you could bitch no matter what.
You can. You shouldn't. Like, or it won't be valid at least.
Because like even if you vote, even if the person who you want to get in, you voted for them, and then they do fuck shit, you can still complain. You'd be like, that's not. I don't even want them to do that.
Yeah.
Or if you don't vote, you vote for the other guy, you could still bitch. Like you could still bitch no matter what.
Yeah. True that. True that. But yeah.
But
That was
the debate was better.
it was better.
It wasn't as much hilarity.
No, that's the one thing. It wasn't as entertaining.
No.
It certainly wasn't.
Bring back the mudslinging. I want to see more mudslinging.
It still got pretty testy.
You said testy.
I did say testy, but it did. It did, but I don't think it swayed many people. I think whatever they went into thinking is probably the same what they thought coming out.
I think it made a lot more people more comfortable voting for Trump because he was more, what's the word?
Hinged.
Yeah, not unhinged, right? He was more calculated and like I can't think of words right now. It's too late.
He was just more centered and a little bit calmer. Still a little.
Yeah, but that's like a lot of people's number one issue with him is his rambunctiousness.
Yeah, it's a good word for it.
Yeah. So once he's more calculated and just laid back, then people are like, maybe. Some people. I've seen that sentiment.
Yeah.
I've seen that sentiment for a couple of people that you wouldn't expect it from.
Well, I'm not voting.
You're voting for him twice.
Yeah.
I seen you. I poll watched you.
You poll watch?
Yeah.
Poll watch. I knew you were poll
I think it's hilarious.
I saw you and I was like, you are a poll watcher.
When they go off on poll watchers, it makes me laugh when on the news all the time.
You're very not self-aware there.
No.
You're yelling about poll watching.
Yeah. Did you ever see the video of the compilation where they talk about mask debaters, the mask debate?
Mask debate.
You never seen that shit?
No.
Oh my God, it's so good. I gotta put it up because they cut all the news segments together about like, oh, the great mask debate is still going on. The mask debate intensifies. Intense mask debates. Intense mask debating going on. And it's just like a whole 2 minutes of them saying that shit, and it's like,
So great.
you guys know what you're doing. They know what they're doing.
Either that or they're that fucking. I think they're just that stupid.
Both.
I don't think they know what they're doing. I think they're just.
Somebody knows. Whoever wrote the script knows what they're doing.
I think so.
And then they're all like Ron Burgundy.
I think
They just
they're
read the
actually-
teleprompter.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote it knows what they're doing.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Right. They would all
Everybody-
they would all read it. Yeah, that's what they would do. You know who's writing it.
You know what it is. I don't actually know what it is.
You don't know what it is?
No.
What is it?
I don't know.
Do you have your Jason chain on because it's Halloween?
I do. I always wear the Jason chain.
Around
I just-
Halloween time.
No, I just like the chain.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you have a Freddy chain?
I don't, but I was actually looking for one.
Were you?
No, I just made
You
that
probably
up.
were. You should carry a hockey stick also.
That would be awesome. Always have a hockey stick.
Yeah.
Like, you never know. Why, you trying to play?
And then you're terrible at it?
Yeah, I'm fucking awful.
You just keep it with you at all times still?
You never know. Why, you trying to play? You trying to bang?
You trying to bang?
You trying to bang? You trying to fuck?
Yeah.
I would carry a hockey stick, though. I think it would have to be a goalie stick. That's the wide one. That's the one that Casey
I thought
Jones
you
used to
invented a
carry.
new type of stick for a second.
Nah,
Karaoke.
karaoke?
Thought you said karaoke.
No.
Like teriyaki, but karaoke. Thought you had a new kind of stick.
No, the goalie stick. Casey Jones used to carry it.
Casey and Joan Jones.
Yup. Not from
They used
Ninja
to carry it
Turtles.
all their life.
Yep. Deb knows a thing or two about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they prayed for some puck like you.
Some puck. Well played, sir. Well played. Who you guys play tomorrow?
We play like a NFL team. I'm pretty sure.
One that's better than you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Much better.
We're so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see here.
We have a Thursday night game coming up against somebody good. I don't remember who it is.
Oh, we do play the football team, the NFL football team.
Oh, the Skins?
Yeah.
Wow. Man, the NFC matchups this week were horrible. Or the NFC East.
I mean, well, yeah, because we only have 4 teams and we all suck.
Yeah, all
So-
of them are bad.
So any
I was watching SportsCenter the other night, and they did like they do those computer-generated models of the season, and they did 20,000 of them, and in all of them but 2,
Cowboys win the Super Bowl.
the Giants win the division with a 4-12 record.
That's insane.
3 of the teams and 4-12, and 1 is 3-12-1, and that would be the Eagles. In all the projections, that's what it is.
Did we have our Super Bowl picks? Did we talk about? You have
yeah.
a Super Bowl pick?
I think right now,
You have to call it early. It doesn't count.
I'd say Seattle and AFC's a tough. It's tough because the Titans are really good. Steelers are really good but there's the Chiefs. And Baltimore isn't what they were. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I think Chiefs and Seahawks.
Didn't they win last year?
Chiefs
You think they're going to two-peat?
Yep.
Two-peat? It's not a
I
word.
don't know if they can beat the Seahawks. I think Russell Wilson's just out of his fucking mind right now.
Yeah.
He's playing crazy. And his receivers are really good. He's got a bunch of really good receivers, so that always helps. When you're good at throwing the ball and like there are guys that you're throwing them to, they're like, yo, I'm really good at catching. It's so helpful.
I feel like there's going to be a really unlikely team to win.
Titans can make it. I think if that's the team, that's them. They're 5-0 right now. They're playing lights out too.
Going with the Dolphins.
Dolphins. They're 3-3. They are not out of it.
I was going to go with the Browns.
They look like poop juice last week.
I know. They were doing good prior, though.
Yeah.
So
They're 4-2.
Browns is my second pick still. But I'm switching to the Dolphins just because they're even more unlikely.
We play the Texans tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yep.
You guys fucked up last week, too.
Big time.
Yeah.
We got our ass kicked.
That was bad.
It was ugly.
It was
really
It was really bad.
Yeah, and I did not expect that.
I don't mind that we're doing bad because we lost our quarterback, so.
Yeah, that's true. We're 4-1 still. I'll take that. I think we're 4-1. Chicago's at the top of the division right now, but I don't know. Big Dick Nick is on their team. That always worries me.
Now we have Big Dick Dalton.
True, but he is a ginger, so.
He is.
Yeah, no, that is worth a sigh. Yeah, he's a redhead. Fuck.
And we know what ginger is an anagram for.
No,
You know what an anagram is?
I do.
Mix around some of those letters.
Oh, I get it now.
We know. It's the N.
Yep.
So we know.
Narig.
We don't want him. We don't want him here.
We don't like the
No.
ginge.
Blonde-haired only fountains is what we want. I can't
Emily
even drink there.
Koch. Cox.
Yeah. What if we did segregated fountains, drinking fountains again?
I don't think people would care for that. Who drinks at a water fountain
Nobody.
anyway? So you don't think anybody would care? Like, who the fuck drinks there anyway?
Yeah. I don't want that water
And there'd be
anyway.
people like, don't be drinking from my fountain.
Yeah, segregated water bottles.
Segregated water bottles.
Whites only water bottles. What if that was the brand of your water?
Whites only.
Because you got it
Whites
from
only brand water.
because you got it from a natural spring that was named Whites.
That was named Whites?
Yeah. And that's the only spring you get it from.
Or only whites.
Yeah.
Whites only or only whites.
Right.
Oh my God.
But that's the only spring you get it from.
Only whites.
Right.
Where do you get your water from? Only whites.
Right.
That'd be a funny commercial.
We get our purified spring water from the White's Spring.
Or just
and
White's
and-
supermarket.
And the
That'd
only
be a great
Whites.
skit. Where do you shop?
Only White's Spring.
Only whites. That's the only place I'll ever buy
Yeah.
anything. Only whites.
Right.
It's the only place I will buy anything.
Yeah. That's a good thing. We need to do that.
Oh, it's excellent.
I think that's an option on your washer.
Whites only.
Yeah.
It is.
That's racist.
It's super racist.
We segregate our clothes. Why not the people? You know what I mean?
It's fucked up. You know,
Get with the
my
times.
washer's an asshole. I never
Washer's
thought of it.
ahead of its time, man.
Washer is such a dick.
It's,
God, what an asshole.
you don't want to bleed the colors, man.
It's fucked up.
Fucking your
You can mix them all together at the laundromat. They have those big ass ones where you can just throw all the family's laundry in.
I mean, I always throw all the colors together, unless
Yeah.
it's one of the shirts that you know is gonna bleed, or you
Right.
have like some real blue jeans
Right.
that you know are gonna fuck everything up.
Right.
Then don't do it.
Yeah, I don't have anything that color anyway.
No,
Yeah.
you only wear whites only,
Yep.
so you never
Or-
have to mix
Or
or
blacks.
all blacks.
Or all blacks.
The super pro black people, do you think they spell black with 3 Ks? Like they do America?
I would assume not.
No?
Nope.
Why not? You've
But-
seen the people who spell America with 3 Ks?
with the 3 Ks,
You've
yeah.
seen them before.
Yeah, it's
Why don't they spell black with 3 Ks?
Well, I mean, it's improper spelling either way.
I mean, you don't spell America that way either.
You spell America with a C. That's my point.
Yeah,
It's improper either way.
it is. Learn how to spell, guys.
Yeah, come on. You went to shul?
Right.
Jeez.
It's not even good for you.
God.
School. Who needs it?
Anyway, I hit this pedestrian the other day, and I just punched him in the face and left him there.
You
Hope he's
should.
okay.
You ever hit anybody with your car?
Yeah, just yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. A person? No.
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 I had a bicycler before.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you fuck him up?
No.
No.
I just knocked him down a little
Oh,
bit.
okay, just a little
It
bit.
wasn't fast. I was in the process of stopping. It was a kid.
Nah, he'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I didn't stop. Like I was coming to a stop sign, and he was riding past, and I didn't stop like fast enough. So I just went like I bumped him, and he fell. And I was like, "Hey, you all right?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I'm driving away now.
Bye.
That's what's happening."
Good luck in life.
And I ran over a kid's skateboard before. You ever do
That
that?
would be funny. No.
Yeah.
No, when I was a kid, I had my bike. I was on the corner of 17th and Hamilton, and I was sitting on my bike like this, and I'm inching out to traffic, and I had my wheel just over the curb, and this young kid in a car came mad close and hit it on purpose.
What color was he though?
Anyway,
What kind of little hat was he wearing?
no, it wasn't him.
No.
No, actually, it was a white kid. Some fucking
fuck.
asshole. But yeah, he hit the tire and flung me off the bike and
White
fucked
on
my
white
bike
crime.
up.
It has to stop.
It's getting out of hand.
It's gotta be stopped.
It's getting out of hand. I think that's what they should. Like the next time they do a town hall, that's gonna be my question.
You'd be like, "Yo, what about white on white crime?
What do you plan on doing about that?
What do you plan on doing about it?" You should go to a town hall and seriously ask that.
What's your plan?
What's your position on white and white
white on white
crime,
crime.
and how do we put a stop to it?
What's your plan to
Like,
bring it to a stop?
yeah. To be like, "Sir, have you looked into the stats?"
The statistics of white on white crime.
They'd be like, "It's fine here."
Yeah. Well, I disagree, and I think you really need to look into it. What's your plan? I need to know your plan.
What is your stance?
What is your stand? Where do you stand on white crime? Oh, really?
You're for it.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Me too.
Wait till I, and then you go punch him.
Yeah. That'd be fucking great.
Come to find out, he practices Judaism, and now you just committed a hate crime.
Yep. And joke's on you. You're getting 3 to 5.
Yep. For anti-Semitism.
Yep. You bitch.
God damn it.
Your butthole's gonna be like that when you leave,
Right.
and you'll be somebody's
B.
for life.
Yep. And not a white guy.
Nope.
Not a white guy's B.
Oh shit.
Oh, he wants to come hang out.
Henry,
Hey, buddy. Hey, what's up?
what's going on, bro? Nah, no kisses, man. Nah, it ain't like that.
Whoa, watch yourself.
I'm not a Dag fan. I wasn't gonna take that dog though.
You were gonna take him?
I was gonna take him like to the.
What were you gonna name him? Do you want to say something to the people?
No, I didn't have a name picked out. My plan was to take him. I was gonna take him to the pound and be like, "Hey, is he chipped or is anybody reporting?"
You gonna have
him
sex with
lost?"
him?
No.
Take him to the pound.
Yeah. They still have those. But then if they were like,
That's slang for
he's
having
not
sex.
he's not like
That's what I say when I like.
trying to go to the pound. Sup, baby? Trying to go to the pound? Lay pipe like a plumber. That's
Right.
my go-to.
That's your go-to.
That's my go-to. About to lay some pipe. Laying the pipe.
You were gonna name him Charles.
Charles?
Yeah.
No, I didn't have a name picked out. I was gonna keep him. I was gonna hang on to him until I could find a home because like mad people started reaching out to me like, "Yo, like,
I want him.
yeah." And I definitely would not have kept him, especially it being a fucking pit. No fucking way.
Yeah, I know.
No way.
Look at your skin color. Can't handle one of those.
No, I need something small like that.
Yeah, little guy.
Yep.
He didn't look like a pit. He was really tiny.
Yeah, he was. It was really small, and I could tell that
Looked
he
like a
was-
bulldog.
Maybe that's what she said. I don't know. I have to look at the post. I'll be able to tell you because someone pointed it out right away.
Henry, what are you doing?
You're a slut, Henry.
Henry hasn't been humping anything. He's probably backed up.
Well, that's your problem. Start humping stuff.
I gotta get him another Gonzo
Damn it,
toy
man,
so he
what
can.
the fuck is wrong with Facebook?
so he can
It's
rape
being
it.
all fucking stupid and dumb.
There it goes.
Yeah, there he is. He was pretty cool, man. All right, what'd she say?
Henry, go.
French,
upstairs.
Oh, French bulldog. Yeah, from a French bulldog. That's what it was.
Yeah, bulldog.
Yep.
Okay, well, you can hang out here if you want. He's not a cat.
He answered. That worked.
He's not a kitten.
Why do cats answer that anyway?
The ps- 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 They don't.
My cat used to come to it too.
I don't know. It's weird.
Maybe it's just
Who
something that-
invented that?
Yeah.
Come here, kitty. Ps- 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 ps-
A single woman with 9 cats invented that for sure.
She found out after the 8th one.
Yes. She's like, yo, if I just, they will all
They
come.
all
to
come,
Me.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is stupid. Like, what if you call like people like that?
Right. I said if
You
we
should
talk,
do
if
it.
we talk to
You should do
people
it at
like
work.
we talk to pets, you always talk to pets with like an inclination in your voice. You never just like, Henry, how you doing? You want to go outside? Would you like to eat, sir? There's always like an inclination in the voice.
You talk like a valley girl when you do it. You always
Almost.
have to go up at the end of your sentence.
Henry, you want to go outside? Oh my God, Henry, would you
Yeah,
like something to eat?
yeah. The valley girls, they don't even have to change their voice when they
They
talk
just
to
talk
pets.
to their dogs just
Right.
normally.
They normally talk to them. Yeah.
Right. Maybe they should try to talk like us.
You
to
should talk
their
to your
dogs.
employees like that, like pets.
I don't think they.
You should call them over with this. Ps- 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 ps.
Yeah. Psst, come here, come here. Make food for them.
No, don't. No, you go. You want to make some food?
You gonna make food for
You
them?
don't want to make
You
food?
gonna work?
And then they get all excited. Their tails wag.
Yeah. That would be awesome, but they would just tell me to go fuck myself.
You don't think it'll work?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it'll work. That'd be funny though. That'd be a good skit too.
Talking to humans like pets.
Like pets, like a manager that talks to people like that. Like we hired this guy. Hey, look, the new manager starts today. He has a lot of energy. He's a great guy. And like he comes in, he's like, "Hey guys, you ready to work today? Oh yeah, yeah,
But you don't find out that he's talking to you like a pet for a little bit.
yeah." You're like, "Why? He's just really hyper."
He's just really excited,
yeah.
and then he starts doing the ps- ps- ps-
Yeah.
ps- and then it like gives you a treat and stuff.
And then he like a waitress like spills her drink. He's like, "Bat, bat,
With a newspaper, and
yeah.
just hit you,
What's wrong with you? Clean it up."
and then you whimper.
Yeah. Great skit. Love it. We have so many good ideas. I think I'm going to do a watch along, by the way. I'm going to probably do one on Wednesday this week, Wednesday night. I'm probably going to post something the next couple days with a few random ass fucking shows that you can watch for free.
Oh, we need to do it.
Yeah, I'm down. I think that'd be a good episode one night. Like we put up a poll like Monday or Tuesday.
We could probably do it now that this shit is moving smooth.
Yeah, I mean, like Pluto TV, it's free. Anybody can download it. There's a lot of there's a lot of on-demand shit. We can pick random stuff. Like I was thinking of random shows today at work. I was telling this dude I work with. He's like, "Dude, you should watch an episode of Golden Girls." Boom, great idea. We'll just watch a fucking episode of Golden Girls and talk about it while we watch it. How
Right.
fucking nuts will that be? Or someone mentioned they were like Friends, and then someone said something like random shows. Or fucking shit on Discovery or whatever. We can watch random shit.
Where's the
And-
mask debate? I could probably bring it up.
But people don't have to watch it. We watch it. They're just watching our reaction. You know what I'm saying? But they
Yeah.
can watch along with us. It's a unique concept. I think it'd be fun to do. And we can watch some random ass shit. It could be pretty titties. That looks fucking nuts.
Let's see if I can do it. Let's
So
test it
bugged
We can
out.
Set up the We could set up the watch-alongs.
Yeah,
We
because
can
I
watch-
think.
We'll just watch porn.
Yeah, we'll just watch tentacle porn.
I was about to just type porn.
No, you ever do that? Like when you're talking about something
Yeah,
and then
you
you,
just type it.
yeah, or you say it to somebody,
I can't do it.
or when you look at something and someone says something, you're like, pizza. Sorry, I was just looking at the pizza there. I'm fucking hungry. Like, am I bad?
The great mask debate.
Funny. Is there a not funny one?
I don't think there's a not funny one. Oh shit.
The radical left.
Well, they are radical.
Radical. They're fucking radical, dude. That's what I think. Fucking radical. It should be the gnarly left.
Well, new at 11, the debate on masks is alive and thriving just as much as the virus it's trying to fight. The questions many are still asking, can you legally be told to wear one? What is the best option?
The answer is no.
And where should our faces be covered? Reporter Michael Palaska is digging deeper into the mask debate.
The N95 mask is what doctors and nurses are wearing, but you have to have a perfect seal, so it's not right for everyone. You can make a cloth mask at home like this one. It's machine washable, so if it gets dirty, just throw it in the water.
Look at him doing it all seriously.
Wear it, get it dirty, throw it away. I've personally been a fan of the neck gaiter because you can just put it up, cover your mouth if you're talking to people, and then if it gets too hot, just put it down. A respirator is
Why is it doing this?
going to draw attention.
I wear my mask.
Coronavirus pandemic. When it came to wearing a mask, one man completely lost his cool.
This is not what I'm looking for.
Right now in the United States, people should not be walking around with masks. It's not providing the perfect protection.
See, Fauci said it. That's not what I was looking for, though. I think this might be it.
This morning, as COVID cases mount across the country, the mass debate intensifying.
People are very passionate on both sides of the great mask debate.
The partisan mass debate is heating up.
Mask debate's growing.
The president is trying to have us cover the mask debate.
CVS, Target, and Walgreens are getting in on the mask debate.
Mask debate.
Getting in on the mask debate.
It's 9 minutes after 6 now, and there's new video of a raging mask debate. The mask debate in Georgia is getting ugly. The great mask debate in West Virginia.
The great mask debate in West Virginia.
How many mass debates have you
It's That's the best fucking one, yo.
We'll dive deeper into this pet store mask debate. So we're going to begin with this thing we're calling the great mask debate.
That's so good.
That was great.
That's good stuff. Yeah, see, watch-alongs will be funny, and people can watch along with them.
Good evening, welcome to Tucker Carlson.
Oh, shit.
So as you can tell, even by the standards of a late October Thursday in a presidential
Did that not go over?
Donald Trump and Joe Biden
We didn't do it. Fuck.
tomorrow in Nashville.
Nobody could see it. We have to watch it again.
That would be considered a very big deal. Presidential debates give voters critical information.
They went right to Tucker
We're listening
Carlson.
to Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, why not? He's the best man on television.
This morning, as COVID cases mount across the country, the mass
Ah, shit. Come on. This is why I'm not on TV yet, folks. Okay. Why is it not there?
No, we're there, though.
We are there.
Here we is.
People were probably, somebody was probably watching, like, what the fuck is going on there? All right.
Is that what they saw, was that?
They seen us reacting to nothing.
Oh.
Nothing on the screen. Here we go. We'll play it again for the people. Here we go. The great mask debate.
The great mask debate. Let's see if
This
it pops up.
morning, as COVID cases mount across the country, the mass debate is intensifying.
People are very passionate on both sides of the great mask debate.
The partisan mass
The great mask debate.
The president is
The
trying
mask
to
debate's
have us
growing.
cover the mask debate.
CVS, Target, and Walgreens are getting in on the mask
They're
debate.
getting in on the mask.
Debate now taking center stage at local restaurants.
It's 9 minutes after 6 now, and there's new video of a raging mask debate. The mask debate in Georgia is getting ugly. The great mask debate in West Virginia might soon be coming to an end.
This mask debate is far from over.
dive deeper into this pet store mass debate. So we're going to begin with this thing we're calling the Great Mass Debate.
Great. Good stuff. Oh, shit.
See, so we can do watch along stuff. Now we can't do that if we watch like an episode of something fucking funny because we get flagged for that. For sure.
No, we can because you can do stuff like that for the purpose of commenting. Then
Really?
it's within fair use then. Yeah.
So like let's say that time we had our feed cut because we played Prince.
Right.
If we would have played the video on YouTube in the corner and just talked about it, that would have been fine.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did it?
Facebook makes no sense. What sense does that even make? So stupid.
I mean,
Stupid.
it's like copyright law.
Yeah. That's why I figured we couldn't even watch it.
It's all gay.
It is. But you have the monitor right there, so we can watch it like that, and they can just see our reaction, and we can talk about it while they see it as well. You know.
Yeah, we could do that. But the copyright law is so dumb. Like, I really don't understand it because we're not monetizing this. So what does it matter? What is the purpose? If you're not selling a thing, why can't you just watch it or play it?
True that. You're not monetizing it. Their thing is trust because they don't know if you're not monetizing it. But
They
it's a
do
fucking
know it.
I know. I know that. But
They know.
no. Well, technically, so here you go. Here's an example. We're using iPay for Podbean.
Well, that's not Facebook's problem.
But true, you're right. Those are two different things. Good point. Good point.
You know? It doesn't make any sense.
Do you even record these? Like to put on to
Yeah,
iTunes?
it goes right on to YouTube.
So you have them recorded to eventually put them on iTunes?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I need to.
I know I pay for it to have Podbean and have iTunes so we can have it because that's the easiest way for. Like that's how I listen to all of my podcasts. Any podcast I listen to, I subscribe on fucking iTunes or like through iTunes, and
Yeah.
that's how I get it. You know. But
I know. I need to like make a day out of it to keep them
the only benefit
Jones going.
of me doing it on the iPad because I did everything from it. But once we got better equipment, iPads are fucking useless.
I know.
You know.
Unless
Excellent tool, but not for nothing like that.
unless there would be a way that we could like take the audio that we're doing now and output it from here right to your John. Maybe you should bring it next time and we try it out.
Yeah, I just hook up a microphone at the same time.
Well, the input.
Yeah.
Do the input right into that
Yeah.
and hit record,
Yeah.
and then maybe it could upload immediately like we used to.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll bring the iPad next time and we'll try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea, I think.
Because it'd be much easier than to save the file. 'Cause that's what I would do. I'd save it right to the iPad.
Yeah, and then it's
so
done.
Easy. Yeah, it was so easy.
I know. Cause going back and downloading the video and extracting the audio and then uploading the audio, it's
Not two different ways to record.
it's a pain.
Yeah. So I'll bring that. I can never get my fucking laptop working.
No, because it's like from 1942.
It wasn't that old. It was a touch screen, so it was.
You remember the laptops Hitler had back in the day for the to encode their. He had a. He probably had like a HP.
That shit literally sat for 2, maybe 3 years. Never even turned it on.
In West Germany.
While in West Germany, yes.
What do you think Hitler's search history would be?
My guess, lots of porn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think he was spanking off a lot?
Hell yeah, he was probably stressed like a motherfucker.
You think so?
Being a Fuhrer seems like it was pretty stressful.
He was furious.
He was furious.
Furious.
He was having a furious masturbate.
He probably didn't debate about mask at all.
No.
He was like, "You want to wear it?" No. And then,
No.
and he shot you.
Right. I don't think he ever did that. I think he.
You don't ever think he masturbated?
No, for sure.
He was just rape.
Yeah, he was a rapist.
I don't think he raped.
He seemed like a raper.
He had that lady, Eva von Braun or something.
Yeah.
Was that her name?
I think it
Am I
was
just?
Eva Braun.
Was it von Braun?
I think it was just Eva Braun.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure.
Why do I think Von?
I don't know. Because it sounds very German. Yeah,
I mean,
you're right.
my last name used to have Von in it.
How could your name get any more fucking German? Put Vaughn in front of it.
Yeah. It was a sign of the. Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
It was a sign of the nobility. And you,
Change it back.
I'm about to. I'm about to name my son. My son's middle name is about to be Von.
That's pretty good.
And then I'm trying to bring back the nobility. You know when you know in Germany, you know what day they got rid of the nobility?
No.
My birthday.
Bring it back on your birthday. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's coming up.
It's insane the synchronicities that happen with me in my life and the history.
What is it? JFK's younger brother? RFK, is that right? Robert
Yeah.
Kennedy. He was killed on my birthday.
Yeah.
Yep.
He sucked though. Like who didn't want to kill him?
I don't know. I think that might be a tiny bit aggressive. I didn't have any problem with him, mainly because I wasn't born yet.
Not me either.
So I didn't really have.
I don't even know much about him.
Yeah, he seemed like an okay guy.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, I don't think he deserved to be shot, like murdered.
I don't know.
Sucks.
I can't say yay or nay to that.
True. I mean, I don't know what he did in his personal life.
I don't know what he did.
It was political.
Didn't he like kill a lady? He killed somebody.
No, it was political driven.
He like drove some. Was it him?
I don't know. The Kennedys have had shitty luck.
There was like a
Well, we were around when we were young.
one of the Kennedys had like some emergency where somebody like drowned in a lake or something like that, and then
Sounds very Kennedy-like.
yeah, and then
A lot of crazy shit happened in that family. It's wild.
he was there, they were there, and they couldn't like corroborate stories. There was something weird. I can't remember right now, but I think it might have been. I think it might have been Robert.
Where there's this wrestling family that.
That's Bobby. Yeah, Bobby. Bobby's Robert.
Yeah, that is. Yep.
I think it was him. I think he killed a lady, and that's probably why he got shot.
Killed a lady, so someone shot him.
Probably.
I mean, if you do kill someone, you deserve to be killed yourself. So I feel.
I mean, depending
I mean,
on the circumstance.
sure, if it's self-defense or
Yeah.
if it's a war,
Right.
that's different.
You shouldn't go to war either. Don't sign up for war. Don't fight banker wars. Why you want to go fight a different country because some government owes some other government money?
Wars now are different. I've been saying that for a long time. We don't go to countries and stand in front of each other and shoot fucking single shot.
Yeah.
rifles and reload
With bayonets.
Yeah, we don't do that. We use drones and shit now. We're past that. So
It's the same thing with slavery. We just have a new slavery now. And it's called the taxpayer or debt. You get yourself into debt.
everybody gets into that.
I know that's just the way,
Yeah.
the way now. But then you're a free range slave kind of.
Always, even if you own everything outright, you gotta pay tax on it. You own.
Right.
Own your,
Some taxes,
you gotta own
some
property,
taxes I
everything
get.
else.
There's always going to be a tax, even if there's like a warlord. They're going to come knock on your door and be like, "You owe me like $40."
Yeah. But if
Give me
you
the
buy
$40
your
bucks.
house and own your property, especially I live in a development where houses are attached, so I kind of get that. But if I had my own house on my own property, why am I gonna pay tax on it every year? It's my fucking property.
Yeah.
It's never really your property. You never own really.
I think it's the degree of the tax that is the problem, because if you're paying property tax, like you live within a country still, so and we have a military to defend the country, so they're technically supposed to be defending your property.
That's not what the property tax goes for, though.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, as the theory,
That would be common sense.
right? As the theory goes, I'm saying that tax would make sense if you were like, it's fine, I live in the country, you guys are defending the country.
And now that you say that,
Here's
I wonder if property taxes were started because of that, because states had their own state militias, and at that time maybe they developed the property tax to pay that militia, and we just carried it over because
Yeah.
it sounds very American of us
Right.
to just keep doing it.
Right.
Fuck it.
And
Let's
then
keep doing it.
and then you could also only vote if you were a property owner then, because you are invested in the land. If you weren't invested in stake in the physical country, then you couldn't vote because then the people without any property could just like vote to take your land, essentially. Yeah, no, not anymore.
Even the way mortgages work, like
No, because it's debt. It's just debt.
yeah, but even like the way you get a mortgage, it's either you get a mortgage and you have an escrow account that pays your taxes, or you pay them yourself, which is fucking nuts. Like the taxes that you get, it's hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You
I
have
know.
tax for every little thing, especially owning a home. It sucks.
It's insane. So,
Allentown doesn't fuck with me though at all. I have an Allentown address with my cousin in South Whitehall Township. They fuck with me heavy.
yeah.
They got their fucking hands out. Oh my god, yeah, man. Yeah, I pay mad bread to fucking township for trash, sewer, water. Dude, fucking every 3 months, those 3 bills come, man. The township gets their bread, and the township will not take card payments of any kind. You need a check, money order, or cash money. Still,
Yeah, there's a lot of weird shit with that.
I'm like, really? Like, I can't pay from home for my card because I don't want to come down and speak to anybody, or I don't want to go get a fucking checkbook and put
A thing in the mail? Yeah.
What the fuck? And a money order?
Right.
A money order? What the fuck? What is that?
You got to go get one? Yeah, I know.
For what?
It's like I got a bank
I gotta
account.
pay for one. They're not free.
I think a lot of shit's about to change though. But I was going to say before I get into that. I was going to say I understand paying for that type of shit though, because you know, you want your water to flow, you want your shit to go down the toilet,
Oh, I get it.
and you want your trash to be taken out.
But like,
You're not burning your trash.
but see,
You know what I
should be paying
mean?
the trash people, not the township. Like the township doesn't come pick up my trash.
Well, the township pays the trash people.
Yeah, but how much are they getting for doing that process for me? That's my point. They're making mad money off of us. They're not providing me water. They're getting water from Allentown.
Do you want to pay me? How much do you pay? I'll come take your trash to somewhere.
It's $400 a year.
Yeah, $400 a year. That sounds like a deal.
Trash. Oh, it's a great deal.
Because I'm charging more. I'm charging more.
No, actually, I'm trying to think. It's no, it's a little more than that. It's like it's $174 every 3 months. So $314. It's $628 a year.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's that a month? Like $50?
Yeah, something like that.
$50 a month?
Yeah, a little over 50, maybe $52, $53.
Yeah.
That's just for trash. Then you add the water, the sewer. Again, all goes through them. Now the sewer, I understand because they have their own like waterworks and they have their own people that take care of that. But the water comes from Allentown, so like it's not like I'm paying the Allentown thing. They're getting a cut. They're getting a cut of that. It's all a racket.
Yeah. Well, I think every single thing is a racket. But that's what I was gonna say after that.
But that's the nature of our country.
Everything
We're
is
in a
gonna change.
nutshell.
Everything's gonna change.
Yeah.
It is a new decade. They're gonna try to transition to the digital dollar. Then they're going to that's gonna bypass banks. So you're not gonna have a bank account. You're probably gonna have a bank account directly with the Federal Reserve, and then they're probably just gonna keep sending us stimuluses.
Well, hey, I mean, I've been working the whole time. So. But
Yeah,
I
me
got-
too.
I got one. You got the one stimulus.
Yeah. But they're going to do another one. Trump wants it to be bigger than the last one.
We're not gonna get shit. I'm calling it now.
You
Whenever
think so?
Sign it, we're not gonna get nothing.
No?
It's all gonna
You don't
be
think so?
companies, we're not gonna get nothing.
I think we're probably going to get another one.
I don't see it happening.
Because there's too many people out of work, and people's lives are ruined, businesses are ruined.
That's why I don't think we're getting it. That's exactly why I don't think we're getting it. That's why.
I think because the first stimulus, I think, was a test run for it essentially universal basic income. They're test running, and then it's gonna keep going. I think so. So we're gonna find out in a couple more weeks. 2 more weeks, right? How many more days we got? We got like 10 more days till the election. Yeah. It's gonna happen regardless. Like they always set up these false binaries, and it's just the same outcome at different speeds. It just doesn't matter really who you vote for.
Well, my vote.
The same thing's gonna happen regardless. It just depends on the speed at which what happens.
I'm ready to just do stuffs.
Do stuffs.
Yeah, I'm tired of not doing things. I want to do normal stuff. Like,
Well, then you vote Trump.
anyway, I just want to.
If you vote Biden, it's going to be way worse as far as normalcy goes, because he's going to be like, we want to lock shit down way more again for no reason.
No, I don't think that.
He wears the mask to like hug his wife.
Well, dude, he's smart. He's on camera. He wants the people to vote for him, and the people that are really scared of this shit are going to be like, wow, this guy's taking it serious. I like him. Come on, he's on camera.
Yeah, but that doesn't bring anything back to normalcy.
Dude, they're selling themselves right now.
I know they're both out. Of course, that's the name of the game.
And the opposite of Trump. Did Trump put a mask on afterward? No, because he's selling the no mask.
Right.
They're showmen. That's what they're doing.
I know that, but I'm saying within the show, they're still projecting the future.
We're not wearing masks forever. It will eventually go away. We just responded to it the worst, so it's taking us the longest.
I don't think so, but I think we're the only people really fighting. Well, no, we're not, because there's other countries who never did it.
Yeah.
But it's like a penalty. It's like a penalty from the overlords, whoever you want to call those people. It's like when you don't comply, they want to try to clamp down a little bit more.
And you know me, I'm a common sense guy. So when you look at we have the worst, as far as the amount of people versus the amount of deaths and sickness and like whatever it is.
That's all nonsense, though.
That's the thing. Anyway, we have the worst numbers compared to every other country, which would say that our response was the worst. That's just common sense. Numbers don't lie.
They do lie.
They don't.
They do.
They don't.
Of course they do. It was on fucking Bill Gates' reading list, how to lie with statistics.
Okay.
That's how numbers lie. You can absolutely lie with numbers.
By fault, you're not lying. No. Lying is manipulating the numbers. Lying, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's all about framing.
That's lying. It is.
Yeah.
If by saying 2 + 2 = 4, that reframing that is not making 2 + 2 = 4 not accurate. You're just lying. That's all it is.
I know that's what they're doing, though.
Okay, but again, that's a trust thing. We always go back to this. You can if you sit there and trust nothing,
but
then
it's
your
not
arguments are never.
But it's not a trust thing. It's what they say themselves.
What do you mean they? Who's they? What did they say?
The people who you're getting the numbers from.
Right.
The people reporting the numbers are telling you what they're doing. And then you think it's something else because you didn't read their fucking fine print.
Well, the World Health Organization, they're the ones that really have that honest numbers because it's they're getting the whole world numbers.
Well, they're not. No, they're not that honest. But they still tell you what they're doing.
And they're also mostly funded by us. So those numbers that people are like, oh, they're just faking those numbers. We're actually we're paying for those numbers.
What?
So if we were going to
Well, yeah, because they've done away with
for our numbers, wouldn't we make ours look better? Wouldn't we purposely not make ours look the worst if we were the ones controlling that narrative?
No, because there's people in charge who don't like America much.
So we're paying for it.
Yeah.
And they're just saying, we're going to make you look bad anyway. And we're paying the vast majority of it to the point where if we pull out of
that's
the
just
World
all
Health Organization,
procedure.
which is what Trump wants to do, it could potentially fold.
They should fold.
They should not. They are actually responsible for eliminating several diseases that took millions of lives in this country. Read up on the World Health Organization, bro. You're very uneducated.
They're not.
You're super uneducated.
They're paid liars.
They're not. They got rid of diseases. Polio is gone thanks to them.
There's something about polio.
Yeah, it's gone.
No.
That's the thing.
No,
about
that's not
There's
it.
something about polio. It's no longer around. People
No.
with iron lungs and people like, dude, it's not. Again, you're one of those guys. You're digging your heels in, like, oh no, come on, facts, bro, really?
No, that's not
Get
it.
out of here, come on. Come on.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-mm.
The World Health Organization is responsible for us being able to.
They're run
not
by
have-
like communists.
They're not run by communists. They're not. Absolutely not. In fact, communist countries aren't involved in it at all. That's the one reason why Trump wants to get
Who
away
runs
from
it?
It's so.
What, he wants the communists? No, he doesn't.
No, he wants to get out of it because they don't pay. He says China doesn't pay as much as us. So
China's
we don't wanna go in.
communist.
Exactly. They don't pay anything. So he doesn't want to be a part of it because the communists aren't.
Who runs the World Health Organization?
There's a board that runs it, and it's all the countries in the world
Mm-hmm.
minus North Korea, Russia, and eventually going to be fucking us.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Dude, read up on it. World Health Organization. It's fucking super important, and we pay the majority of the money they get. It's a weird thing that we set
Well,
up.
paying the money that they get, like a lot of people get our money.
Yeah, but so the World Health Organization is strictly voluntary. You can pay as much as you want, and we voluntarily pay a lot, and Trump wants to not pay anymore.
Right.
But again, that's his lack of knowledge of
But that
how
doesn't mean
important
who
it is.
runs it
And
just
he's-
because
and-
they get our money.
And he's comparing it based off of others. It's whataboutism. Well, I'm not paying because he's not paying, so I'm not going to pay. Why are you worried about them?
That's
We should
not
be-
what a whataboutism is.
Whataboutism is. Well, whataboutism is exactly that. It's the definition of that. Well,
That's
if I'm
not.
not going to pay, you're not going to pay. What about him? What about him? Oh, he's not going to pay, then I'm not going to pay. It's whataboutism.
That's not what it is.
Okay, I can explain it.
Whataboutism is when you blame somebody else for or you take a stance or you make your claim about something
Mm-hmm.
and then you go, "Oh no, what about this though?" It's not about who's paying or not paying.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he is saying, what about China? They're not paying. Why aren't they paying? So if they're not paying, I'm not going to pay. That's his argument.
But
What
that's-
about Russia? Russia's not paying. What about? Anytime you say what about them and blame somebody for something else to bring them into your argument, that's whataboutism. When you bring somebody in, hence the name whataboutism. When you bring somebody into it. It's nonsensical. Again, super important. A super important thing that we need. It's not even debatable. Like the name says it right there. Again, it's the World Health Organization. Well, what do? Well, pretty important. Super important. That's actually who I go to more than the CDC because the CDC is kind of sketch because they are like a woman trying to figure out where to eat. They cannot.
The
make up their
head
mind.
of the World Health Organization is a non-physician. So
What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything.
what do you mean he's not even a physician?
He's the head of it. It doesn't mean anything. The head of our country is not even a politician in politics. That's a fucking irrelevant conversation.
mean,
It's irrelevant.
Do you want the head of your health organization to be at least a doctor?
Dude, the majority of the head of our educational like the Secretary of Education is not an educator. I can go on and on about the people
His
running
political
this country.
his political affiliation is Ethiopian's People's Revolutionary Democratic Front. That means he's a communist.
Actually, it says Democratic Front for Ethiopia.
I know,
so-
but that's what they do.
Oh, okay.
Whenever it's a funny thing where they talk about democratic something with a bunch of words,
Mhm.
the Revolutionary Democratic Front,
Right.
you know that's a communist party.
It's communist.
Absolutely. Without a doubt. I'm telling you, man.
You're telling me everything. You tell everybody everything.
I'm
you
telling
have all
you.
the fucking answers. You know it all, bro. You got it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, of course.
You just got to trust me on these
Yeah,
things.
I trust you wholeheartedly. I do. I
Hey.
really do. I trust a guy with so scary little empathy for people, and yeah, that's the person you want to trust. A guy
should.
that has little empathy for any living creature.
No, I have plenty of empathy. I don't have much what do you call it? I couldn't tell you.
There you go.
I kind of think of.
I don't have much I can't tell you.
I don't have. I don't have the. I don't have command of my full vocabulary right now. But that's what communist parties do. They always play really loose with words, and they describe their organization as such a thing.
I always thought they were just like they would just say flat out they were communists. You know,
No. Because they like to infiltrate and subvert.
All right.
Okay. You got to read more history then. You can't just say that I'm the uneducated one because
No, just on a specific topic.
I read a lot.
You know?
I read a lot of history. I know these things.
Yeah, but see, you're talking about facts, this and this and that. Where are you reading your information from? How do you know what you're reading is valid information? You're not just reading some bullshit.
History books.
You read history books. You pull a fucking history book out and read it. And also history books.
Not history books.
And also history books were written
books
in
about
the past,
history.
and we learn. So when you read books from like the 1900s before we learn things after that, it becomes irrelevant information. So you really need to stay up on information for it to actually be relevant.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. Like if you read a history book about Christopher Columbus, it's not accurate because we've learned over time that he's not really who we were taught when we were younger. And there's a lot of shit like that. So you really need to be more in tune with now as opposed to, well, they wrote this in the 30s. And I mean, they knew everything back then. I mean, come on.
No, I'm not saying they know everything back then. I'm saying you learn from that history about how things went and how they then repeat.
Right. I understand that aspect of history. You learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you don't learn from your mistakes. You learn how things went, and then you see the correlations to current day.
Right.
And how they just keep going. They keep doing the same things. It's the same things over and over and over and over and over.
Mm-hmm. And you feel that it's communist driven? Like that's what it is?
A lot of everything's communist driven.
Okay. So
there's this whole like inner battle in the world for probably the last like, I don't know, 200 years that it's been like that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think the lines have been blurred so much that people don't understand the difference between things. Like the main argument that comes up with communism is like socialized medicine, that they tie those two together. Like, oh, well, the government's going to pay for your medicine and this and that.
Well, that's a really
bad argument.
That's like a really basic.
It is
type.
But even
thing.
like universal income. You're saying about universal income. Okay, they're going to send stimulus checks out to people. Cool. There's still people working. It's not very universal if not everybody's
for sure,
getting
because
it.
nothing's ever going to like completely like put the brakes on, and now you have like a wall put up, and now we're fucking in full communism.
So okay, so you use the word like wall. Great example. Isn't that what communism did? Built walls and stopped things immediately?
Well, no, not everywhere. But it's a slow process to that thing. And then when it does happen fully, you'll be like, how the fuck did we get here? But nothing ever just happens very abruptly. It keeps happening. They say it's like boiling the frog.
Mm-hmm.
You keep turning the dial up a little bit, and the frog never jumps out. It's still alive until you're dead, because now it's whatever degrees. So shit like that's going to keep happening, and there's going to be arguments justifying those types of things like universal health care or universal basic income that are going to be kind of almost needed because of the shit that happens, like the COVID shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's almost going to be the lesser of, I don't want to say lesser of two evils, but it's going to be the path of least resistance to get things back to some kind of solution, so that the whole world doesn't go to shit because there's a mass population of people who might die if you just take away all their money or they're not working like now.
Yeah.
So then you're put into that position where you're like, okay, now we have whatever the fuck the unemployment is.
12 million or something like that. Yeah.
So it's just like the bailouts for the banks and shit. Like, do we bail out the fucking banks or do we let them go to shit?
Yeah.
And when that happens to the population, you have a choice to make. And that's what we're getting to. So,
Yeah. And I think that says a lot, right? We made that choice. We're like, yeah, we'll bail the banks out. We'll bail
because
the car companies
we
out.
kicked the can down the road to get to this situation.
Yeah.
Because everyone is dependent on the lifestyle that we've been living up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're kind of getting back to it where people are starting to have gardens and grow their own food.
Right.
Like, nobody's sufficient enough to sustain their own life.
Yeah.
Everybody's dependent on the grocery store. Everybody's dependent on childcare. Everybody's dependent on sending their kid to school.
Yeah.
Everybody's dependent on all these things. So we're wrapped up in that web of dependency. And that's why I said before that is kind of the modern day slavery is debt. Because if you weren't indebted, you're not tied to those things. So when something like that happens, you could be, it's like having fuck you money. You know what I mean?
I know.
Because then you're just like, I don't need none of that shit. I'm fine.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You're going to tell me to do something? I don't have to. Yeah. I got all my shit here.
I know.
And that's what I mean by that.
Yeah. And I
So that turn might be necessary for a certain amount of the population to go that way. That might be the best thing.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we're already almost we're already living in communism.
We are. I know. That's what I've been saying. And it's not that bad.
It is.
I'm saying it's not that. It is. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I'm saying it's not that bad right now.
No. But it's gotten worse over the past 40 years or so. And we've talked about this before.
It could be worse.
It's the wage difference. The 1% is what's killing this country. The fact that the wealth sits with the 1%. It is the definition of the reason why movies like The Purge were made and shit. When people get too fucking rich, it's that simple.
Well, they get rich at the expense because we have things like free trade and open borders for people and business.
Yeah.
Because when you have free trade and free movement of people, they all go to where the jobs are and where the money is. And if where the jobs are is China, where they work for 3 cents, it's just a race to the bottom for employment and very large industry. That's where all the big companies are going to move their production.
Yeah.
And then you hollow out America to where we're all doing whatever the fuck jobs.
Yeah.
Jobs that do nothing.
Me and you talked on this show before.
You have to manufacture.
And we came up with the easy concept of a flat tax.
Well, you have to have that, but you can't outsource your labor to other countries because other other countries play by the same rules as far as paying people, as far as insurance, as far as anything like that. So that's where it gets to the race to the bottom for wages.
Yeah.
Because then you just that's the logical thing to do if you want to make the most amount of money is send your shit to a place that's going to make it for the cheapest. But that doesn't do anything for your country.
Yeah.
You're just hollowing out your workforce to make 90% profit.
See, our economy makes enough money. I think we can generate enough money. It's just the wealth distribution again. When the top 1% get the majority of the money,
But that's the
stays
the
there.
reason why they
It
make
stays
that much
there.
money.
But that's the thing. Like that's where I feel like when the communist thing comes up, that's where people get scared when we talk about when people say wealth redistribution, they get scared because it sounds like we're going to steal money from people, and it's not. It's putting a cap on how much people can make.
You can't redistribute the money.
You can't take
because
some of the 30 somebody's.
It's not that it's already somebody's. It's that person who you think has that money. They don't have that money.
In some cases, yes. But when there's capital in a company,
like Jeff Bezos,
yeah, he's worth
right.
But how much
he doesn't have
yeah,
that money?
I know.
He pays himself like what?
It's a theoretical number.
Right.
I get it. That.
It's just all tied up in other shit. So it's
but
like
he does get a.
You can't just take.
He does get.
There's
a
no money.
salary.
There's no money to take.
Yeah, there is. I mean, dude,
he would have to like liquidate all his assets, and then you'll be like, oh shit, he's only worth.
There are CEOs that get paid insane amounts of money.
Right, but they all always do something with all of their money.
Not all
They
of them,
they're
bro.
not. They don't just have. They probably have a lot of money in the bank. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's not what you think it is. It's all tied up in shit.
Yeah,
It's
see.
all fucking like we're saying everything's a racket. Even their shit is a racket. So.
So then what's the
if
solution?
you
Then
implement,
we just let it ride and we let the 1% handle us and we're just fucking puppets on their string? Because that's really what it is.
Well, if they're
Like,
breaking laws, you have to actually put people.
they're not though, dude.
You have to
Come on.
put people in jails.
They're not.
And you have to do away with that.
They're not.
And then what you have to do is
They're locking people up for weed and they're not locking people up for the shit they should
for
be.
scams.
Yeah.
I know. I get it.
Yeah.
We have to make things.
Yeah.
We have to produce. That's what GDP was. General domestic product.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We do produce
So-
in this country. We're not like out of it.
We're
Like,
not producing like we used to.
No,
though.
but we're not also out of it. Like there's no industry that's gone in this country. They're still around. They're just not booming. It's not like the car market in America is booming, but they're still making cars.
Because everything else is outside of the country.
Yeah. And
You
what
have-
sucks is the quality is better. You're gonna buy a Honda over a fucking Ford any day. I would.
No, I wouldn't.
I've only bought American
I've
cars.
bought a Ford.
ironically.
Me
I know you
too.
did. I know. Like, but my Chrysler is fucking me up, and my Pontiac's fucking me up, and I know people that have had the same Honda for like 11 years, 12 years, 14 years, and they're still going.
Yeah, but we used to make good cars.
I
You have to think
know.
about why.
I know.
Why? Because we don't even produce what we need to make those cars.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know.
that's what it is. Everything now is built for not a kind of efficiency, like
Yeah. The quickest,
Right.
simplest
Right.
possible. We don't take time.
right.
We don't make table legs anymore. We just
No.
build a fucking table fast.
Right.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's all like that.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of just outlaw a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And if you do that, a lot of people are gonna panic. but
I know.
But you have to do that if you want to actually create jobs.
I'm gonna
Like
do
they always talk about creating jobs, but the only thing that they ever do is like they just like the fastest way to create 100% more jobs is you cut everybody's hours in half.
Boom.
And that's what they do.
Hire more.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They just cut. Essentially, they just like cut all your shifts, and now everybody works fucking 7 part-time jobs, and now you created 400% more jobs, and that's how you lie with statistics. I could end on that right there.
There we go. I'm good with that. But I don't know if we'll be here next week because we have the Halloween thing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so probably the week after that.
Yeah.
But find us, man, on fucking YouTube, on Facebook, on Podbean, on Twitter, right? Or no,
we're not
Instagram.
on Twitter.
Instagram, right?
That's the one thing we're not on is Twitter.
Yeah. We're on the gram, though.
We're on the gram.
Yep. I got a gram. Little booger sugar.
Grandma-
Just kidding.
grandma
I'm not-
what?
I'm not that white. But
Yeah, you
all
are.
right, guys.
You would do it.
No way. Meth, maybe. Bye, guys. I would never. Methamphetamines, though?
Fine.
Maybe.
All right, you talked me into it.
All right. Twist my arm.